Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Ozark Living. Today's topic, super fun one. We're going to talk about the top 5 things to do at Lake of the Ozarks. Let's check it out. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, my name is Scott, and if it's your first time visiting the channel, welcome. And while you're here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm dropping a new video telling you everything you need to know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We are also a group of licensed lenders and agents, so as much as I love making these videos, I would love even more to help you with your lending or real estate needs. So that number popping up below, I am the guy who answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's something I can do for you or a question I can answer, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. In the meantime, today's topic, we're talking about the top 5 things to do at Lake of the Ozarks. All right, guys, so the 5th thing, or working backwards in the top 5, number 5 is going to be the shopping scene, and not shopping in retail stores like, you know, Kohl's or Targets or Walmarts or big chain type stuff. I'm talking the local scene, right? The mom and pop shops, the little holes in the walls, things like that. And whether you're looking at, you know, thrift stores or boutiques or antique stores, one of the fun parts about being down here is just going around to all these quirky little weird stores. And if you purchased an owner-occupied home, or maybe it's even a vacation and a lake home for your family, decorating it and creating your theme in your new home is a fun thing to do when you get down here. And you know, you're going to want to probably step away from those big home goods stores and maybe go try to find some locally owned things, some mom and pop stores, again, some boutiques and some antique stores and thrift stores. And you'd be surprised about some of the things that you can find here. And anytime we're driving around or we come across when we want to stop, we want to go in, you'll find some really, really cool things. So top 5, number 5 thing to do is the shopping scene. When you come down here, make sure you check out the local scene, find some of the mom and pop smaller shops, stay a little bit away from the retail stores unless you absolutely need to, but a lot of fun is just checking out some of that local community. In line with that local community, the number 4 and the top 5 things to do is going to be the restaurant scene. And again, maybe stepping a little bit outside of that retail chain. And yeah, there's Applebee's and there's Chili's and there's Outbacks, but the cool part about being down here is all these locally owned, quirky, weird, different type of restaurants. And so a lot of folks, when they come down here, they're always trying to figure out, hey, we haven't been there yet, or we haven't been there. And if you're on the boat and you're on the waterways, it's a lot of fun to obviously go and jump in your boat and dock up and go to these lakeside restaurants, have a lot of fun and do some things like there. Again, they're all themes of some kind, tons of energy, tons of excitement. There's also a lot of off-lake restaurants that are locally owned too. And so having a good understanding of the local community down here and being able to support that, whether it's from a shopping type environment or a restaurant environment, it's super important. And it's a lot of fun, right? You get to come down, you get to go and find a new restaurant you've never been to before. And of course, you're going to have those 3 or 4 that are close to your home that you're probably going to become a local at. But when you have a little bit of extra time, or on the weekends, travel a little bit further, find another new lakeside restaurant you haven't been to before, find a new off-lake restaurant you haven't been to before. Who knows? Just like those antiques and thrift stores and boutiques, you're going to find some sweet gems that are going to have some really good food. All right, and the number 3 thing on our top 5 list is going to be the golf courses. We've done a video before when we've talked about the different golf courses around here, but if you're a golfer and you have the time, now, those of us that have kids and a wife and don't have time or the availability to go and do something like that, I have no idea. So my disclaimer is I've never golfed any of these golf courses, but I talked to a lot of locals and I've done a lot of research. There's 5 really amazing golf courses down here that are, you know, challenging, very well maintained, well kept greens, normally 18 holes, if not a little bit more. And so if you have time and you're coming down, maybe it's a vacation, maybe you're retiring and you want to get into a golf community, you can golf almost year round here if you want to. But golf courses are a big draw towards this area. And, you know, if you think about trying to golf in a mountainous type area with rolling hills and big lake views, there's no better place. So when you come down, as you're checking out the local scenes and local restaurants, make sure you check out those local golf courses. It's a big attraction for a lot of folks when they're trying to either think about taking a vacation or possibly relocating, and even in a retirement world. Hey, I want to be around some really cool golf courses, and we're going to have a bunch of those around here. So check them out when you come down. All right, and number 2 on our top 5 things to do in the Ozarks is going to be all of the water sports and different activities that you can do directly on the water. And so, hey, if you are moving down here because you want a different type of lifestyle and you just love lake life, right? We want to be on the water, whether that's paddleboarding in the morning while there's still steam coming up, or if you want to go canoeing or kayaking. A lot of people that come down, man, they love skiing and wakeboarding and surfing behind the boat and tubing with their kids. And if that's a component of something that you enjoy, of course, this is going to be the spot for you. It's a massively big lake with a whole bunch of different options for any water sport enthusiast to come down. And so think about those kinds of things. And, when you're thinking about making the move or the transition, and water sports is a big component of the lifestyle, then you really got to start thinking about where on the lake that you want to live that's going to be conducive to that lifestyle. If you like to go slalom skiing, then okay, cool. You might not want to be up in that Osage Beach area, or if you are, you're going to want to make sure that you're either out on the water super early, or you find a little inlet or a cove that you can go skiing in, because it's going to be very choppy and busy water. If you move down where we are right now, which is mile marker 44, there's like a little lake off of the lake, so it's big enough for you to just ski and surf and do anything you want to up and down this channel, and you're not even out on the big water. And so water sport enthusiasts, no matter what you want to do on this lake, obviously that's the main attraction and a big draw for a lot of folks either relocating down here, buying vacation homes, or even trying to find just short-term rentals and investment homes, right? You want to find those properties that are in areas where other people are drawn to for the same type of reasons. And of course, the lake and water sports is a big one. So our number 1 reason in our top 5 things to do at the Ozarks is going to be anything and everything outdoor related. And we already talked a little bit about the lake, so super cool. But you also have, again, the golf courses that you can do things on. There's a ton of state parks. So if you like to go hiking or biking or walk trails and do anything else outdoors, cool. There's hunting that you can do around here. ATVs, side-by-sides. If you want to ride dirt bikes, you can obviously do a lot of that stuff around here. Basketball and tennis and anything lake related. Of course, the majority of people that live here is because they love the outdoors, and that's a huge component of what this place is all about. Those that are looking to relocate, maybe you're more in a city type environment and you want to try to explore more of the outdoors, or you want your family to be in the nature and outdoors more often. And that's a huge component with why people live here and why people are thinking about transitioning down here. If you can move into an environment that's super affordable, that has all of these outdoor amenities and activities, it's a win-win. And of course, right, this is a spot where you're surrounded by like-minded people that want to do the same things. So again, folks, when you're looking about coming down and relocating permanently, or whether you're buying a vacation home or a second home, start thinking about the things that you want to do locally. So get down and explore locally owned things. Go to the local thrift stores, go to the local antique stores and the boutiques and the home goods stores. Like, those are the local feels, that's the local community, and that's the local flavor that you want to get involved in. And explore all of those local restaurants. Of course, we have big chain type stuff, but hey, right, go to the local dockside restaurants, go to the off-lake local restaurants. You're going to find some amazing food made by some amazing people, and so support that local community. And again, everybody down here loves the outdoors, and when you're coming down, explore everything that you'd want to do: golfing, tennis, basketball. You can go to the parks and go hiking and go biking. If you want to do things around the lake, of course, there's every lake activity that you'd want to do with skiing and tubing and surfing, anything that's behind a boat, power sport related. You have the fishing, and you have big power boats as well. So, you're coming down here because you want to be more in nature, you want to be outdoorsy, and this is a big lake that's just, again, nestled in the mountains that has every outdoor activity. And so as of right now, we're standing on the dock, and we'll try to show a little bit of the lake so you can see some stuff, right? That's a huge attraction and a huge draw as to why everybody's down here. So we love making these videos. I say it all the time, but we're all licensed lenders and agents. So I would love more to help you with some of your lending and real estate needs too. If anything that's going on down here you have more questions about, please, that number popping up below. I am the guy who answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. Don't hesitate to reach out, ask questions, and anything I can do to help you out, I would love to do so. Until the next video, see you next time. Bye.